Are we live here? What's going on? What's going on? There we go. All right. Yeah, we're looking good. Why is this so scrunched in here? Interesting. All right. Let's see if we can get a little space up here. What's up, everybody? How we doing? My name is Chris. Welcome to the Cool and Common stream. It's another Friday night, which must mean it's another time to go through a short box show. Let's move some of this stuff down here. I don't like the way it's showing up on my screen. Got a little new setup here I'm playing with. Got some fun background. Hey, editorial comment. Starting the show with an editorial comment. Robert Kirkman's doing Mask? Robert Kirkman's doing Mask? Really? Did he love it as a kid or something? I got the original Mask. Well, at least I got issues 3 and 4 of the 4-part original Mask series. $7 an issue. Everybody going crazy with the Robert Kirkman blind bags? Come on, there ain't no Walking Dead in there. Go with the OG right here. Newsstand even. Let's start the show with that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that thing there with that. How about Mask? I got Mask 3 and 4. Get the real Mask. Not this newfangled Mask. Get your OG Mask. I got 7 on each. Let's do them both for 12. Why not? And I got some fun stuff tonight. Oh my god, guys, it's crazy. Start this one up. Didn't really want the sudden death, but that's okay. All right. Sorry, I had to go off on a little tirade there about Mask. Seriously though, thanks for stopping in. I do appreciate it. Good to see everybody tonight. My name is Chris. On my Friday night comic book show, I like to go through a short box of comics every week. If you have any requests, let me know. I'll be building out the buy it now, but I have preempted tonight's show. I had a short box all ready to go. And then what did I do? I went shopping. I went to my favorite little honey hole where I get to cherry pick some comics. And I went through 2 long boxes today and ended up taking half of them because they were so effing good. Out of that long box, I took the top 100 that I felt I could have a chance to go through. So what I've done is I brought them home. I bagged and boarded them. I started pricing them out, and I usually use this as a working stream. But you, my friends, are going to get to see and share. And here we go. So I probably took the first 15 or 20 and priced them all out. So I'm just going to start running them, and I'm going through some others, and hopefully by the end of the show, we'll get through all of them. This is something I haven't seen too often. It's Wolverine and the Punisher. It is the limited 3-issue series, Damaging Evidence. And that, my friends, is book number 2 of 3. Nothing crazy. $4 book. We're going to start running singles here. I've used flat rate shipping with my comic book shows. I'm going to run them a little longer than I normally would just so I can price through a few more as we go. Let's see if this new setup I have works here. Hold up on that. Last few seconds. All right, there's my Wolverine. We'll stick with Wolverine here. I got 3 out of the 4 Weapon X. So we got Weapon X number 1, the deluxe edition. It's a newsstand, and the spine is looking pretty nice. Pretty nice. Newsy. One-handed Wolvie. Kubert cover. Going for a $5 start. 30 seconds. Let's see this one. We're pricing out some Punisher here. Last 10 seconds on Weapon X, number 1. Just for free. All right, let me get the next Wolvie up there. It is a Weapon X, number 2. I'm sorry, Weapon X number 3. Whoever decided to put red on blue ink, don't do that. Just don't do that. Weapon X number 3. That's 1. There's number 3 coming at you. That's 10 seconds on Weapon X number 3. All right, Rainaland, good to see you. And there's the last Weapon X, number 4. If anybody wants all 3 of them, let me know. Happy to bundle them together for you. Weapon X, number 4. That is the last in that series. $5 start, up and running. Alrighty. M Books, what is up? Good to see you, buddy. 4, 3, 2. All right, we'll put that with the Wolverine. All right, coming up next, X-Men. X-Men 28. Ooh, my. Adam Kubert. It is a new stand. Looking pretty nice. Got 4 on that one. X-Men number 28. Running for 3. Running for 3 right now. Down the last 10 seconds. That is weird. This works number 1. Oh no, that isn't. That isn't. Whole gatefold thing, right? Okay, Rockstar. Let's look at your account. That's a key too, huh? All right. All right, what do we got here? Out with the X-Men. In with the X-Men. X-Men number 35.
Save budget and build financial independence, all with Chase.
Newsy.
Good for kids and good for parents. Visit your local Chase branch and get started.
Account subject to approval. J.P. Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC.
Up and running. The ash can too. Huh? What's the ash can? This is a key. I like that key on it. And where's the ash can? All right, Ozzy, good to see you. That takes care of X-Men 35. X-Men 2099, number 6. A little 2099 there. I'm really pounding away at the 2099. Only $3 on this one. Up and running. Take a 5 with the ash can. How's that sound? Collected edition. All right, that's X-Men 2099. All right, so that takes care of our X-Men. Now we got some crazy Spider-Man here. All right, let's start it up. Supersized annual, Spectacular Spider-Man, annual number 8. Look at this. Little dent there that does not break color. This thing is hot. I got 8 on it. Let's go. Up and running. All right. The 1967 Marvel, I do not know. Thanks for the question. I appreciate it. Yeah, I do have a pretty decent amount of my good friend Ghost Rider, but not the 60s stuff. Jay Hawk, good to see you. All right, guys. Is this a book or is this a book? Spectacular Spider-Man number 206, Death by Tombstone. Tombstone is in the new movie. All right, it's already been told, leaked, whatever you want to say. We haven't seen him on screen yet. The actor that plays Tombstone in the new Spider-Man movie is the same guy that played him in Black Lightning on the CW series. Awesome actor, really great dude. And that was a great show, by the way. But I know they redid his makeup to be a little bit more comic accurate, is what they said. But this is going to be a hot cover come movie time. And movie time is coming. I got 5 on it. A very reasonable $5. Up and running. All right, we'll have to figure that out later. Devil Annual number 4. Oops, you get out of there. All right, no love for the tombstone. Oh, that's a great cover though. We gotta highlight that back here. I keep that one up there for a minute. Let's see, how are we looking on the screen right now? It's not too bad. Let's back up a little bit. Let's back it up a little bit. Let's back. Spidey, what's up? Just ran that awesome tombstone back there. Good to see you. Andrew, how you doing, buddy? Welcome, welcome. I'm going through a little Spidey here. Tombstone, spectacular, number 206 on the cover. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping on in. We got a newsstand, Spider-Man number 28. Having an earthquake? I hope not. Are you having an earthquake? All right. What did I have on that? 4. Let's run it for the 4. Camera was shaking. Oh, no, I was backing it up. Sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get as much of this stuff. You know, I started out the show making a joke about all the Robert Kirkman mask blind bags going out. I got the OG. Got the OG mask right here. Are you gonna blow all kinds of money on that mask when I got the original staring at you right there? Hey, I found a book today. You're not gonna believe it. It's coming up. Michael Linser first published work. Linser's first published work. All right, that was Spidey 28. It's coming up. I think after the Spider-Man here. Spider-Man number 29. Mad Dog Ward Part 1. To be honest, I never heard of Mask until a few weeks ago. When people were talking about Mask coming to Energon Universe, I was like, Jim Carrey? So Mask, so you probably know the story now, right? So I have a I have a whole box of toy-based comics, and Mask was a toy that they made a cartoon show of to try to sell the toys, right? Back in the 80s, February 86. So it was one of those, right? G.I. Joe, of course, is the most famous one, but there was Mask. I mean, I can do a whole short box show just of toy based comics, not even including Transformers. I hear you. I know. Gonna pass on the knowledge. Gonna drop the knowledge bombs. I have a few of these. Shrieking Part 1, Amazing Spider-Man 390. Shriek and Carrion. Newsstand. Honestly, they were all pretty crappy cartoons, to be honest with you. There wasn't much of anything in them, but got your new sleep number bed. Oh, did you? And did you sleep well last night? Do you notice a difference? Yeah. Ooh, that's good. Let me see what I was doing here. Daredevil Annual. Which one is this? Number 4. Woo. I think probably it. Let's check this one out. All right. It's got the climate cool. It's got fans built in the mattress. Woo, look at you getting all high tech. Figures the refrigeration engineer is getting the mattress with the fans on it. Gonna be hooking up your 1500 BTU. How much brake horsepower does your bed have? Oh, going around 2 point. I got it hooked up to a 2.2 ton refrigeration system. Amazing Spider-Man number 411. Funny thing is, it has no refrigeration. Ooh, no refrigeration. What has crossed my mind, but there's no hoses to hook up to. I used to work, well, in a previous job, I was doing safety consulting at an ammonia refrigeration cold storage facility. And I was there for the ammonia and how to keep them safe with the ammonia. But the head refrigeration engineer, he had this old beat up car, but he jury rigged the AC system. He basically built his own air conditioning system in the car, and he could get ice to form on the outside when he ran his air conditioning unit. It was some of the funniest shit I ever saw. Amazing Spider-Man number 429. I'm gonna give it a few more seconds to run just because I'm playing around with pricing out some other books here while I'm multitasking here. So yeah, this is gonna be a $10 one. All right, 0. All right, I think they're gonna have to come back for the pump to the bed. For some reason, my phone won't stay connected to it. Huh? What do you mean? It's got like a USB port? All right, key alert, and then we got the Linser. Spider-Man Reign issue number 1. Spider-Man Reign. Look at this, bitch. Look at this. Ooh. It's a variant. It's a key. And it is a variant because it is Black Suit Spider-Man. So there's your black suit. There's your black suit right there. The standard is the red and blue. Connects through Bluetooth. Huh. Okay. So you can like monitor all the conditions through an app on your phone as far as the bed goes, yeah. Start it up. Price this one out at 20. Just the firmness, the fan speed. It's crazy what you can do these days. I can sit on my phone and monitor the conditions in my washer, my dryer, my refrigerator, my oven, and my dishwasher. They are all on Wi-Fi. It's crazy. All right, we're gonna put this one on the board back here. Let's see if I can make it look pretty. This is why I backed up over here a little bit. We'll get that 2-tier action going. All right. Sorry to my friends at Xenoscope, but we're gonna move those over there. We'll put you over here. Playing around with this stand, see if it helps any. All right, here it is. Here it is. I hyped it up in the pre-show just for you. Look at this now. You tell me. I want your opinion on this book. This is Continuum Comics, Linser, 1988. Look at the spine on this. Now, there's a 9.6 of this book that sold for $550, I think, 500 plus. I think a 9.6 sold for 500 plus. That is Mr. Linser's first work. Continuum Presents #1, first published art by Linser. I got 40 on the raw. Keep it, clean it, press it, grade it. All right. I'm gonna run it once, just in case you want to do that. This is one of those books where I saw this book and I realized what it was, and I said, all right, I got to get I got to get a handful of top loaders. And this, when I find a book like this in the raw, that's what makes me think, maybe you should grade some books. I got to make a special pile of boxes. Not too often. Not that I saw. I didn't look on the official register, but just on cover price. It sold a few times. Yeah, but that is the other question. But if you're a Linser fan, I think that's a pretty cool book to own. All right, some other cool stuff. Now here's the dark, which is that guy right there. Here's the dark, part of the Continuum family. #1, that's a $3 book. Maybe stuck with it for a bit, but potential is there for sure. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
Are you more of a geranium or a lavender fan?
Don't look her in the eyes. Guard against
Bucks.
wildfires with PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865.
Oh, this is going to be a book here. All right, so that's the dark. Up next, this is another one. This was kind of a cool little find here. Eclipse, Real War Stories #1, as told to Barr, Boland, Brabner, Yeats, Moore, Totleben, Bissett, O'Neill, Lealoha, and others. So, from what I gathered, a bunch of artists got real war stories from real soldiers and drew them. And it was, I think, a 2 or 3 issue series. Very cool. There's some neat stuff in there. I don't know why I never thought to ask you, but would you be interested in sharing a booth at a small con in Frederick, Maryland in October? Ooh. Uh, yeah. And let me know what the dates are, because October, I think September is the next Comic Con up here that my friends Rat Stash run, and I think October is the next Allentown Paper Show. Yeah. Well, you could send them through here. Yeah, I'm not on Instagram or anything, but you could send them through here or whatever. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I definitely consider that. Appreciate it. Let me think here. What is that? $8. I don't know if I don't think I mentioned this last time because last week I was going through my whole reliving of the Allentown Comic Con, but I was asking people as they were coming through and talking with people who were at the show. Had they been to this one or that one, and a lot of people very complimentary about Baltimore Comic Con. Very complimentary. A lot of people said they really liked the Allentown one because There were a lot of vendors there. There were a lot of comic books there, and there were not gigantic crowds. Like if you heard me talking about getting all my autographs and books and stuff, you didn't have to stand in a 3 hour line to talk to anyone, or you could just go up to them, and it was busy. It was busy, but it was not like packed in like sardines. That is Dark Horse Presents number 62. That is Frank Miller, Sin City, right there. Somebody's about to get it. That is 5. Let me see what you're saying there. I don't think the date in October's have been picked yet. They do shows every 3 months. Next one is July. Just 1 day shows. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, but I had several people say they really enjoy the Baltimore Comic Con. So I was like, yeah, I got a friend of mine who says it's really good, blah blah. But I've never been down there, and so gotta get my ass down there sometime. All right, there's Dark Horse Presents number 62. All right, here's another one. Lucky for me, I already own one of these, but I found one. I guess I should be doing that, huh? Maybe I should be doing that. Hold on a sec. I don't think you can really see anything, but just to keep our friends at Whatnot and YouTube happy. There's a naked lady under this, and there's a Black Panther right there. That is Comic Interviews number 42 with the one, the only Frank Frazetta. It's got a little wear on it. I mean, if this was in better condition, that's a $20 or $25 book because it's Frazetta. Got 12 on it. Now that I've been to a few other bigger shows to compare, I feel like Baltimore is just right. Not too big, not too small. All right, yeah. So today I went to, let me see, like Terrificon and C2E2 were easily 2 to 3 times the size of Baltimore. Not more, a little too much. Yeah, if there's too much to do, that's where you got to get very strategic, right? Like that's why I like the Allentown one for me. Again, I haven't been. I went to New York Comic Con when I was like 20, so that's 30 something years ago, right? So I remember meeting George Takei and some other stuff, but it's like a faded memory now. But Allentown was nice because I was able to strategize. Like, oh, this, and this artist are there. I love that guy. I want that guy's autograph. I want a signature from that guy. I want this guy to sign that. And I kind of pre-gamed it. Here's a book I have never seen before. Punisher, Ghosts of the Innocent. Eric, if you're watching, book 1 of 2 right here, buddy. Maybe you've got it. I don't know. Jim Starlin, Grinberg, Steve Oliff. Good looking book. These are all minty too. All these books I fished out today. Crazy. What are you saying here? Okay, I'm usually pretty strategic in Baltimore also. Hit the artists I want to sign first, then I go to all the retailers I know. There you go. Yep. Yeah, but you're right. Like if it's too big, you're wasting time in crowds and stuff for the people you do want to see, and then it's easy to get distracted. Like, oh, what's that? Oh, why is there a line over there? Oh, what's going on here? I really want to go there, but this looks cool. Let me just spend 5 minutes looking through this guy's stuff, and then an hour later, you're like, oh. um, today I found. Today I was cherry picking my friend's store, his inventory in the back, and that's where I got all these books from. Um, and then I found a bunch of. Well, I'm gonna show some Spawn. I got some Spawn coming up. I found the Spawn. I got some Spawn Dark Ages, which is cool. Some of the one of the Spawn fan books, and what was the other one? One of the spin-offs. The two detectives, Sam and Twitch. I don't have the Sam and Twitch here, but that was pretty cool. Oh, and at the same place, I'm bidding on an auction where he's got the whole 3-issue Anti Venom series. I'm trying to pick that up too. Hoping Baltimore cuts back on the Pokemon cosplay and Temu bullshit. Yeah, that was the only complaint I had from last year, and way more than years past. Yeah. Well, this our show in Allentown, they did have a cosplay contest, right? So uh, this is Gru number 5, Image, $3 book, real nice condition. So it was funny. Saturday there weren't very many cosplayers around. Sunday there were a ton of them. There was a guy walking around on stilts. He must have been 12 feet tall. He was all dressed up as a transformer. That was pretty cool. Lots of anime characters. I think if you're like 30-ish and under, especially the 20-year-olds, everybody was a anime character. Yeah, that was the complaint I heard about Allentown last year. Last year, people were coming to my booth and they were like, "Oh my God, thank God, somebody who's got comic books." And I was like, "Huh?" And they're like, "Yeah, there's not a lot of comic book." This was last year. This year, there were a lot of comic books there. Daredevil Annual Number 4, 1989. Spidey and Doctor Strange. Get your Strange on. Got 10 on that one. Hey, thanks for coming in, Raw Dog, Gizmo. I'm Chris. It's the Cool and Common stream. Running some Friday Night Comics. Buddy of mine that knows the organizer in Baltimore said he was going to mention the lack of comics last year. Hope he did. Yeah. Yeah, that's the core thing. I was when I was at the store today. Um, I was chatting with the auctioneer guy. The guy has two sides of his business. One side is retail. The other side is the auction house. So I was talking with the guy that runs the auction house. It's like, "Hey, I got a story for you." Said, "Yeah." I said, "Well," I said, "You remember last month I won that poster at auction? It was a Lady Death poster glued onto poster board, and it had the signature of Stephen Hughes and Brian Polito and the other guy that works on Lady Death." "Yeah, yeah, I remember. I paid $6 for that poster." Said the guy that currently does Lady Death was at the Allentown Paper Show. He goes, "Oh, you had him sign it?" I said, "Yes, I did. As a matter of fact, he was shocked when he saw it, and after he's like, 'Oh, dude, I'd love to sign that.' So he signed it for me, and then he goes, 'Hey, man, can I take a picture of that poster?' So he took a picture of me holding the poster, and I've got the signature of every guy who's been kind of the lead artist for Lady Death. And I mean, I told him I was a reseller. I even said, I half jokingly, I said, "Well, if you want to buy it, you can." I had $150 on it, right? So he signs it, and now I'm freaking out. I don't know what to do. So I bring it back to my booth. I put it under the table, and I went back to his table, and I bought like $100 worth of stuff from him because I know added value to that poster. So he appreciated that. And then I went back to my booth. I put a $250 sticker on it, and I sold it later that day for $200. So I'm telling the auctioneer this story. He's like, "Chris, that is awesome. This is a cool book. I've had this once before. Forceworks #1. It's got the gatefold, but the gatefold folds out. It's a cutout, almost like I forget. I think it was like an accordion expansion out the front, and on the back I have the ash can of Forceworks. So I got them both together. Two books, one money, $5. Now there's an auction I'm looking at now that has a Lady Death, one of the Lady Death Stephen Hughes covers in relief. So it's a 3D porcelain cast of Lady Death in a frame. It looks like it's maybe 8 by 10 or 10 by 14, and it's all hand painted. It looks crazy good. Painted real nice. The blade is shiny and it's got blood dripping down it. So that'll be my next big piece for the for the next show, maybe. All right, that was Forceworks #1. What's coming up next? All right, the darkness bothers me. Witchblade in the darkness. Witchblade is really cool, and generally speaking, it sells good because you got your sexy lady covers. The darkness is cool as hell, but each book is like $3, $2, $3, $4 maybe. But that whole thing. So I only pick up rare, kind of weird things. Maybe this is the one half issue of the darkness. If I could pick up the darkness really cheap, I would, no doubt. But and there was a lot of darkness there today. But eh, have you been hanging out with our friends there in upstate New York? Their blind bag shows. They're doing really good. I think they've really expanded. Funky Town Comics and Vinyl. Those guys are great. Punisher #2. Year of the Reader, 1987. Again, a lot of these books. Yeah, there's a little ding there, but $3. Punisher #2. All right, I gotta start pricing this stuff here. Ghoul Gallery. See what this one looks like. That would be 5 on that. All right, there's the Punisher. Up next, I love this cover. I love this cover. This is gonna sell during Halloween, no doubt. Gorgana's Ghoul Gallery, Tales of the Macabre. Look at that cover. It is a little ticked on the spine, but could have been a $10 book. But #1, AC Comics, cool cover, $5. What was this slab? 275. All right, this is another one. Got another one of those books that makes me want to go get something slabbed here. Show you in a second. Cool gallery. All right, let's do it. All right, here's one. Here's one that makes me want to go get it. There's a couple in here. The DVV #1. Again, clean in a press. There's no color breaking spine ticks. There's maybe one little tick at the bottom. And it is pretty straight on. A 9.8. 9.8 sold last year, this time for $275. $10. So yeah, I gotta keep a short box now of books that I might want to get or should probably get graded. If I'm gonna get involved with that, that might be another expansion of the business model. Cards. I figured I was gonna play with cards first just to get used to it, and then play around with the comics. But I don't know. It is what it is. $5. All right. That was the. All right. Let's go with Blue Devil. All right. So I did meet Paris Cullen at the Allentown Comic Con. This is Blue Devil. He is one of the creators of Blue Devil, annual #1, 1985. Definitely wouldn't try grading any cards right now with PSA being backed up. I agree. Yeah, I think we're talking about maybe Beckett. You know, you could use Beckett maybe, or even CGC, but I'm just gonna wait for them to. I'm gonna wait for the cards to finish getting unbacked up. Although, like, what makes them think they're gonna? I don't know. They got to be increasing their bandwidth while they're catching up on the backlog. Otherwise, they're just going to be in the same pit. They're going to say, "Okay, guys, we'll accept books starting September 1st or August 1st," and then everybody that's been holding on to their cards is going to submit them all at once, and they're going to submit another 5 million cards to. Comics annual #3. All right, that's the Blue Devil. Yeah, let me see if I have the Blue Devil here. Yeah, Paris Cullen signed for me. That's Paris Cullen, Blue Devil #2. I didn't have Blue Devil #1. Got him to sign Blue Devil #5. He did a little remark for me too, right down here. You got the trident, the horns, the face. Really cool. Good dude. Good dude. What is it? 11 o'clock already? Holy cow. Detective Annual 3. Okay. Detective Comics 3. That is Annual number 3. 5 on that one. Lost Thought, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. My name is Chris. It's the Cool and Common Stream. It's my Friday night little corner or whatnot. Do a little going through a short box whatnot show here. We're probably about a third of the way through the box right now. I use this time to price them, show them, sell them, get them organized. Got a few books of interest here on the back right now. Spider-Man Reign, number 1. Black Suit Spidey variant, key. I got Spectacular Spidey, number 206 back there. I got Tombstone on the cover, holding Spider-Man's mask. Speaking of masks, I got mask number 3 and 4. The real book, not these blind bags, the real books from the original series. Hey, and if anybody's a Linser fan, this is the first published work of Linser. Back in '88, it is minty. And yeah, we're just going through some books. So hang out, check it out. If there's anything you see you're interested in, let me know. And I'm just gonna run that again because I forget if I did or not since I've been yapping. Secret Origins and oh, what did I do? What did I do? There we go. All right. How much is the Continuum? I got 40 on it. I got 40 on it. Let me show it to you. I'll show it to you up close. Thanks for asking. We were just talking a little earlier. I did do a little research on it once I realized what I had here. I think about a year and a half, 2 years ago, a 9.6 graded sold for 500 and change. I'll run it once for you. If you think about it, let me know. It's all right. Down the last 10 seconds on the Continuum. Actually, it's Continuum, but it's got the oolong on it. All right. Thanks for checking that out. Yeah, that's a pretty hot book. Up next, Secret Origins, Annual number 1. Nice shape, newsstand. Captain Comet, Doom Patrol, $3. Up and running. hell is that? Is there a date on this one? All right, that was Secret Origins Annual. Check out this ride number 1 here. Why is this not popping in? All right, we'll hold on to that one. This one, Silverhawks number 1. All right, there's the Doom Patrol. All right, here's another one. Could use a clean and a press. It's a newsstand. Silverhawks number 1. How about that? I think I was a little giddy when I saw that one. There's a key for you. Let's see, in its current state, I'm thinking 15. Let's run it. Let's run it. I think we're almost about halfway through the box, so maybe what I'll start doing instead of I appreciate you guys hanging out. Uh, I do like to make this a working show, but I also don't want to bore the shit out of you guys. So I think I'll just flip through some of the rest of the books in the interest of time. And if you see anything, we'll take a look at it together, price it out, and get it in your hands if you so desire. So that's a cool one. We'll put that one up on the board. Silverhawks newsstand number 1. Yeah, I might have to go to my local comic shop and ask him if they recommend anybody locally for cleaning, pressing. I don't even know if my LCS does submissions to CGC, but I should find out. All right, let me get the ones I've already shown off the table. And let's grab a handful. Go through it old school style. Here we go. All right. Eric, if you're watching in the morning, here we go. For you, buddy. Star Trek number 7, DC, Origin of Savik. I know you prefer the Marvel, but I got the DC. Star Trek Special. It's number 33. I think I might have gotten you this one already. Celebrating 20 years of voyages. There you go. Star Trek Special, number 33. It's Star Trek number 33, but it was the 20th anniversary. We got Justice League Annual number 1, newsstand. Another Generation X number 1, Chromium. Wraparound cover. This is what you heard me mumbling about a little while ago. I can't find this stupid cover. But it is Valiant. It is Arai #1. I'm still trying to locate that cover though. Here's a throwback. This is just more for fun. I might give this to somebody. Wizard World Phillies official 2004 convention program. There is no more Wizard World Philadelphia, so there you go. I went there once. Had a good time. You can meet Alfred Molina, Eliza Dushku, and talk to Michael Turner. I was saying earlier, the Darkness books frustrate me because they're gorgeous. They're fun to just collect, right? And they're not that expensive. To sell them, they're not that expensive. So if you can pick them up for a nickel and sell them for $2 or $3, that's great. But the collected editions seem to sell a little bit higher priced. So I did find a couple of them. So there's the Darkness Collected Edition #1. I got a guy here who's trying to, I don't know, he's doing his best Ghost Rider impersonation. Somebody's trying to take Ghost Rider's territory. That's what I thought when I saw this. Image, Dead World #1. How's that for a cover? That is a fun cover. I love it. It's like the old biker dude, but I think he's smoking a cigarette too. Human skull tied to the front. I mean, that's a great cover. That's a great cover. That's like an OG Ghost Rider. All right, found lots of chromium. Here you go. Glory #1, the chromium wraparound image cover, and it is in nice condition. Really nice. Then I found a couple of cool of the neat Hulks. Here you go, Hulk 400. All the foil holographic goodness there. Bam. Issue 400. And as if that wasn't enough, I think this is the first time I found this one. I think I found the standard one, but here is Incredible Hulk 425 with the hologram. Let's get it to go. Hold on. There you go. There you go. Somewhere around there. You got to get the sweet spot. Somewhere around there. Yeah, right around there. Really hard to do on the camera, but right around there. If you're looking at it, it looks like you see the outline, and then you see Banner, and then you can see the clouds and the explosion and stuff behind them. Very cool cover. Again, spine ticked up, so not that expensive, but super cool. All right, speaking of cool, Lara Croft Tomb Raider #3. And then I found a bunch of what I think are $8 Spawn books. Gonna call it a night. Okay, Andrew. All right, you take it easy too, buddy. All right, I will definitely check it. Thanks so much. All right, my friends. Here is Spawn: The Dark Ages. I think these are each probably around $6, $8 books. Probably more like 8 when I took a closer look. But Spawn: The Dark Ages #11. Dark Ages #10. Dark Ages #8. Dark Ages #7. Dark Ages #6. Some of these are in crazy good condition. Dark Ages #5. Spawn Dark Ages #4. Spawn Dark Ages #3. Spawn Dark Ages #2. No #1, unfortunately. Spawn Dark Ages. Nice run. And then, if that wasn't cool enough, there was a 3-issue fan art edition that they put out for Spawn. It was a 3-issue image book with fan art for the cover. You want to see the Star Trek? Yeah, I'm sorry. I just saw that message. Should probably stare at the screen a little more, huh? So that is Star Trek Special 33 and Star Trek number 7, Origin of Savick. She's pretty clean on the spine. And the special Star Trek, or I should just say Star Trek number 33, was pretty clean. Want to do both? Yeah, let's see. Let's see. They're both standard, right? Yeah, standard. Okay. And number 33. Can do 8 for both. 4 and 4. $4 a book, Kurt. Go ahead and run it. Keep the shipping 4 to 7. There you go. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hurt, do you like you're into the DC Star Trek? Do you collect the Marvel Star Trek? Thanks so much. I appreciate that. Congratulations. You did just unlock the bronze level of my rewards program. I don't make you buy $600 worth of comics to give you a $10 coupon or anything. One purchase gets you in. You like both? Okay, good. Good to know. Good to know. Um, Give me a sec. I think my Star Trek box might be nearby. If you're interested, get these put away for you. Thank you very much. All right, let me see. Let me go sneak a peek over here. All right, my friend. Hurt. Got a little short box here, about half full of Star Trek. I'll show you some stuff. You let me know if you're into it or not. We can do it rapid fire. Star Trek Next Gen number 2, Next Gen number 3, Next Gen number 4, Next Gen number 5, Next Gen number 6. That is Next Gen. I don't know if you're the original series, Next Gen, Deep Space Nine, Voyager. Got a little bit of everything. Voyager number 2, Deep Space Nine number 9, all right, I got a couple of one shots here. These are one shots. Star Trek Next Star Trek The Next Generation meets the X-Men. Number 1. It's a one shot. Star Trek Operation Assimilation, one shot. And Star Trek Next Gen Mirror Broken, The Origin of Data. Let me know if any of that interests you. Just going to keep these segregated. Next Gen number 6. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, if you got to go grab a list or something. Next Gen number 6, you got it. All right, let me put the rest of these away, and I'll keep going. All right, I've got some of the IDW. This is a 5-issue series, Star Trek Assignment Earth. John Byrne. There's number 1, number 2, number 3. Out of a 5-issue series. So that's 3, 2, 1. Star Trek Assignment Earth, IDW. Star Trek Countdown to Darkness, number 3. I think that was a 4-issue series. 2 issues on that one, $2 on that one. That's the prequel to Star Trek Into Darkness, the newest of the movie series. All right, we got a little more Deep Space Nine here. Deep Space Nine number 2, Deep Space Nine number 3, Deep Space Nine number 4, Deep Space Nine number 5. All right, so that's Star Trek Deep Space Nine, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Do, 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 do. Gene Roddenberry. This is not Star Trek, but Gene Roddenberry. Gene Roddenberry's Lost Universe, number 1, Techno Comics. I do think the trading card is still inside. And nice cover. All right, another crossover book, Star Trek and the Legion of Superheroes. issue number 2, and issue number 3. IDW did a lot of those crossovers. There's DC stuff. There's Green Lantern crossovers as well. All kinds of interesting Star Trek crossovers on the IDW. Star Trek Mirror Images. So this is the IDW 5-issue series of the classic Mirror Mirror episode where they meet their evil doppelgangers. This is issue 1, cover B. That is the only book I have in that series. Star Trek New Frontiers, IDW, number 3, number 4. All right, this one's kind of cool. It's a complete 4-issue set. $3 a book, $12 for the whole thing. It is IDW Star Trek Spock's Reflections. Issue 1, issue 2, issue 3, issue 4. So you can see it really takes place over Spock's whole life, which is kind of a neat way to tell the story. He's reflecting back on his life. He's an old man here. He's a middle-aged Vulcan here. He's a young guy here, and he's a junior guy there. It's a really cool series. Teach Bug, how you doing? Let me know if you have any interest on the Spock series. Otherwise, we'll put it away for another day. Good, good. I'm glad to hear that. Glad you're doing good. All right. We'll hold on that. But wait, there's more. All right. Star Trek Starfleet Academy, number 1 and number 2. Man, the newest Star Trek series really went nowhere fast. That whole Star Trek Starfleet Academy, woo, nothing. All right, put those away. I think I got some Marvel Trek coming up next. All right, so here we go. Maybe you're into this a little bit more. Marvel, Star Trek number 4. Marvel, Star Trek number 15. Marvel, Star Trek number 16. No, I was saying it's horrible. I was saying how disappointing it was that it went nowhere, it did nothing, and it stunk. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. I was just lamenting it's a shame that it sucked so bad. Yeah. Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. All right. Any love for the Marvel Trek number 4? Hurt says, "Give me number 4." You got it. So there's number. I love that cover too. It's a great cover. All right. So there's number 4. Thank you for that. Okay, we're back to the IDW stuff. This is the 2011 series. This is issue number 37, Star Trek The Q Gambit. Love that. And then we got number 56, the Uhura movie tie-in cover. Sarah, good to see you. Jay, what's up? All right, so that's the IDW. 56 and 37. $19.89, Star Trek Next Gen, issue number 2. Star Trek The Next Generation, number 44. Star Trek The Next Generation, number 56. So that's Next Gen 56, 44, and 2. Alrighty. Star Trek Unlimited, double-sized issue, number 2. That's the Marvel Paramount tie-in. Double-sized on that one. All right, we're getting close to the end. A little bit more for you to take a look at. We got Star Trek Voyager, number 1. Star Trek Voyager, number 2. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's not a 2, that's a 4. Star Trek Voyager, 1 and 4. Going once, going twice. All right. Star Trek Waypoint, number 6. Was Teachbug saying Voyager was okay? Nothing was as good as the original and next gen. Yes. Agreed. See? Very easy. Absolutely 100% yes. All right. And then we got 2 other IDW Star Treks. We got Star Trek Year 4, issue number 1, the A cover. And issue number 6, the B cover. I do like this cover. That's got the cool old school, very cool old school. All right, Star Trek Year 4. In their 5-year mission, that was year 4. Yeah, the art's great on that. Who's the artist? Let's see. Let's see. Cover by, who is it? Joe Caroni. Don't know him. Good job, Joe. All right, last pull from the Star Trek. Star Trek Year 4, the Enterprise Experiment. So, DC Fontana's first comic work. So DC Fontana, I believe she did write a lot of the scripts. But her first comic work. Star Trek Year 4, issue number 1. Issue number 2, now this is the Enterprise Experiment. And issue number 3. Oh, the gold keys. Yeah, absolutely. I know I got some of them somewhere, but they're not organized in my Star Trek box yet. I've been doing a couple of local cons, so I'm getting a lot more organized with my bins and books. And like when you go to a con, I want to bring like, hey, here's the Star Trek box. Here's the I can't bring all my DC comics from A to Z. There's no room for that, right? But whatever's hot, whatever's going on, like whatever it is, um, kind of sort it, pull it, bring it, and like I brought GI Joe comics to the last one. So I had Marvel GI Joe and some other GI Joe and blah blah blah. But I brought a box of GI Joe, so everybody knows that's what you want. That's what you're looking for. I don't think people don't shop that other way. You know what I mean? All right, Hurt. Let me run these for you. We'll do five. We got five on Star Trek number 4. We'll do 3 on Star Trek Next Gen number 6. 5 plus 3 equals 8. The last time I checked. So let's run that. And we'll do that. Not that. And let's do 10 seconds just for you. Up and running. Apparently, He-Man is a big draw. I never liked it. I'm just too old for He-Man. I don't know. I've heard some. I was taking notice. So I recently was at the Hurt. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thanks for sticking with me going through that box. I've got another half a short box here to go through tonight. So if you want to chill out and hang out with that, that'd be great. Um, so 2 weekends ago was the Allentown, Pennsylvania Comic Con, which I was at selling my comics there, and it was sponsored by the He-Man movie. They were one of the sponsors of the show, so everybody got a He-Man poster, and the tags, my credentials had the Allentown Comic Con stuff on one side, and the flip side it was He-Man, blah blah blah. But I don't know. I've heard from people that the movie kind of stinks, or like the people that grew up with He-Man that love He-Man are like, no, no, this is not He-Man. All right, here we go. Spawn, The Dark Ages. These are $8 each. I think we were doing this when we hit the Star Trek. Spawn, The Dark Ages. Number 2. Number 3. These are sick colors. Covers, I mean. Dark Ages number 4. Yeah, well, when Hollywood starts to put everything into a formula. Dark Ages number 5. Dark Ages number 6. Dark Ages number 7. Dark Ages number 8. Dark Ages number 10. No number 9. Jumping to 10. Dark Ages number 11. It's a nice little run there, Spawn Dark Ages. Any bronze goodness to throw at me? Uh, yeah, bronze and copper's my jam. Trying to think. I do have some of that here. Anything in particular? We got some Secret Origins Annual, Detective Comics, Blue Devil, V, Morgana's Ghouls, Little Punisher, Darkness, Force Works, Daredevil Annual, Brew, Punisher, Dark Horse Presents, Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man, a little X-Men, Weapon X, horror. Oh, horror. Horror and Marvel. All right, check this out. Look at this. I pulled this today. Gorgana's Ghoul Gallery #1. AC Comics. It's a little ticked up on the side, but great cover. I got 5 on that one. Yeah, that's a cool one. Let me run it for you. That's a great cover. Gorgana's Ghoul Gallery. We can go through some stuff. If you want to make a pile, we can do that. All right, let's leave them there for a second. What else I got? Marvel. We got some Punisher, Forceworks, Daredevil. I'll pull the Marvel stuff I got in tonight's show anyway. What is cool? Oh, that cool. Yeah, I'm a big Marvel guy too. So Marvel, Bronze, and Copper. All right, last little bit. Zombies. That's Dark Horse, and then this. All right. Some of it's priced, some of it isn't. That's all right. Let me go through it for you, and then let me know what you got any interest in. If not, that's okay too. Happy to show you. All right, I'm just going to put Ghoul's Gallery up there. No obligation on anything, of course, but all right. So I pulled all the Marvel out of what was in the box, and then there might be some sitting here too. But all right, Gambit and the Externals #1. Thunderbolts, second print variant. That's issue number 130. Little Deadpool action on the cover. Deadpool hitting on Black Widow. X-Men Adventures #15. X-Men #30, The Wedding of Scott Summers and Jean Grey. Got it. Dark Wolverine #75, variant cover. No. Okay. Marvel Fanfare #59. Nice, but no. Nice, but no. Sabretooth and Mystique #2. Doctor Strange #55, direct edition. Empire #5. All too new. Okay. Cap #3. What if #46, Newsstand. All right, this is going to be too new for you. X-Man, All Saints Day. That's a one-shot, I believe. Amazing Spider-Man number 429. Amazing Spider-Man number 411. All right, here we go now. Yeah, the covers are cool. Amazing Spider-Man number 390. Got two of those. Spider-Man number 29. Spider-Man 28. Spectacular Spider-Man Annual number 8. X-Men 2099. Got it. Good book. There you go. X-Men 2099 number 6. X-Men number 35. Newsstand. X-Men 28. Another Jean Grey and You Know Who cover. Weapon X. These will probably be a little too modern, right? Weapon X, I think that's number 1, 2, or 1, 3, and 4. This one's kind of neat. Wolverine and the Punisher, issue 2 of 3. You stopped with Uncanny. I hear you. Punisher, the Ghost of the Innocents, book 1 of 2. Daredevil Annual number 4, 1989. Spidey and Doctor Strange. Forceworks number 1, the gatefold pop open front cover. And I have the ash can. Punisher number 2. Let's see what I had down here. This is all Spawn. PC. Generation X number 1, Chromium. Oh. Hulk number 400, sparkly chromium. Hulk number 425 with the hologram. That's all right. No, like I said, I'm mostly bronze and copper myself, so it's just what I have pulled for this show tonight. The only other thing I had, so this again, it's 206. Spectacular with Tombstone on the cover, who's gonna be in the new movie. So I think that's a cover people might be interested in. You got them all. Oh, you're so hard to shop for. Spider-Man Reign, number 1. Black suit Spider-Man variant. Oh, good stuff. Yeah, I mean, usually my shows are mostly copper and bronze. Copper and bronze, heavy on the Marvel. If anything, I've been trying to expand the DC stuff. I got a lot of independence and a lot of whatchamacallit, Marvel. All right, so that was a speed run through the Marvel. For my friend Eric, I'm going to speed run through the rest of this box here. So pay no mind. If you see You see anything you like here, let me know, but most of this will be DC. This is the Flash Comics Millennium Edition. Nice reprint. Man of Steel #1. Darkness Infinity, issue #1. Malibu Comics, Exiles, X-Men, signed Dynamic Forces, Certificate of Authenticity. Bone. Got the Jeff Smith Bone Holiday Special. Got a few of those. And Bone #7. Those Bone books are cool. I love this. The Golden Age, book 4 of 4, Elseworld, Solid Gold. I think I have one more of those too. Dark Knight 3, The Master Race, book 5. Hey now. Antarctic Press, The Gold Digger Swimsuit Edition, #7. You know what's in there. Sword of Red Sonja, #1. Dynamite. Thulsa Doom Returns. There's a new Red Sonja movie. It's on, is it Prime? No, I think I saw it on Tubi. It might be Tubi. There's a new 2026 release of a Red Sonja movie. It had no fanfare, no advertising. It's actually pretty decent. I'd give it a solid B as a Red Sonja movie. A divorce in a book. Right. Secret Origins, #18. Golden Age Green Lantern and the Creeper. Newsstand. This book I picked up, I saw the cover and I'm like, wow, that's gorgeous. And then I'm like, what the hell is Skyrunner? And it's Wildstorm, and it's Skyrunner #3. And I'm like, I don't know what this is, but that's a gorgeous cover. And then I looked it up and I went, oh shit, Jim Lee. No wonder it's a gorgeous cover. So the book went nowhere, but that's a pretty nice Jim Lee cover. That's a little unusual for him, his style, I guess. I didn't really recognize that as a Jim Lee cover to start, but it most certainly is. Hey, nice detail on the wings there, Jim. What were you late for your I think I think apparently he can't draw feathers either, or scales, or the sun. He can't draw a butt. He can't. Stick to Batman, Jim. Come on. Dark Horse Presents #61, Sin City. This is just a personal favorite of mine, and I found a few of them in excellent condition. Zen Intergalactic Ninja. I like ninjas. I like science fiction. Zen is my guy. Entity Comics, the 0 issue. There's another Bone, #13. Insert your own joke there. Bone books are reasonably priced. Very heavy metal vibe, yeah. Uh, Cerebus, #49. That's another book that's worth a couple of nickels. Cerebus #35. This is a great series. I think I have most of them. Uh, Pacific Coast Comics, Alien Worlds, #7. This is a very heavy metal vibe book, Alien Worlds. All right, I'm gonna put out there, just because I'm simultaneously streaming this on YouTube. I'm just gonna say the following cover may offend some people. All right, you can choose to turn away now if you like. All right, there's a Dark Horse comic series, very popular, worth a decent amount of money. So I picked up issue #1 when I found it. The Chosen. Chosen #1, 3-issue series. Mark Millar, Peter Gross. Look it up. 3 media mail boxes full of modern stuff. $20 a box. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, that's a great get. Conan #1, Dark Horse. Eric, I think you have that one already. This one, just for the cover. Lady Pendragon #1, Image. All 48 books, some over fit. Woo, nice. Prophet #1. I wish my friend Zane was here. This is the chromium wraparound cover. It's a plat cover. That is cool. Platt, of course, has drawn the most notable, one of the most notable and expensive Moon Knight covers. Bone, another Christmas book. Xena Warrior Princess #0. Another one. Crazy Chromium. Darkness. Like I said earlier, the Darkness Witchblade is cool. You got your sexy lady covers. You can sell them real nice. The Darkness is just for fun, because to sell, you got to get some of the cool books like this. Chromium wraparound cover, metallic. This thing's in like mint condition. But most of the books are like $2-3. Tyler Kirkham sketchbook, 2006. That's a nice one. Get Tyler to sign that for you. The Wizard World New Line Cinema tie-in of Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me. That's fun if you flip through there. This has everything you'd ever want in it. Zombies versus Robots #1. I love this. From the Eisner Award losing team. So they were nominated for an Eisner Award and lost. So that's how they promote their next book. That's hysterical. Chris Ryall and Ashley Wood. Zombies versus Robots #1. Love it. Superman #400. Since when does Superman look like a middle-aged insurance salesman with veneers on his teeth? What's up with that? What's up with that? That's what they put on the 400th issue of Superman. Okay. Shitty heart. All right. This is Golden City. I got to price that out, but I know that's a book. That is minty. A minty Golden City. And I think that's it. I think we have officially been through everything. Let me see. I showed the Spawn, right? We went through the Spawn. And yeah, we went through this stuff. So, wow. Okay. All right. Well, that was a good show. We got a little sidetracked there with the Star Trek, but that's okay. We sold a few Star Trek books tonight. We got this nice short box. Let's see. I might have some more copper bronze sitting here nearby that I could flip through for you. We're going to put away some of this. Did you have any interest in the Ghoul Gallery, or should I put it away for now? No. Okay. No, don't put it away, or no. I know what you meant. This is a fun book. I don't know if you jumped in when we were talking about that. That's Linser's first published work right there. Continuum Presents #1. Real nice book. Fun book. All right, let's get the Spawn back in here. All right. So yeah, we'll finish pricing that one up, and that box will be ready to go. All right. Next box. Hold on. Hold on. You need any Avengers, Peach Bud? All you Marvel 2-in-1, number 6. Thing and the introduction of American Eagle. No. No on the Avengers. I got a short box full of Avengers over here. 2-in-1 annual. Thing in the Hulk. Avengers number 1. This is modern Avengers. That's more modern Avengers. All right. No to Avengers. All right, here's the box from the Marvel show I did a few weeks ago. All right, I'm gonna find you something. I want to find you something. Now you got me going here. All right, here we go. All right, I'll flip through. You don't got to say yes or no to everything. I'll go a little bit slower. If you see something, you just shout it out in the chat, and I'll go back and pull it. All right. So we got Captain America number 400 newsstand, Dark Water number 1, What If number 1, volume 2, Wolverine number 52, Nick Fury Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 47, Hawkeye Blind Spot issue 404 in the limited series, Official Handbook of the Marvel Universe Deluxe Edition number 14, Unicorn to Wolverine, Sensational She-Hulk number 17, Sensational She-Hulk number 4. Here's another Daredevil annual. Daredevil annual number 8. Deathlock. Daredevil. This is one of those whatchamacallit, public service announcements. Don't leave your gasoline tanks open, or the vapor monster can cause fires. It's one of those. Here's another tombstone. I'm telling you, Daredevil number 307. Daredevil 283. Daredevil 278. Daredevil 274. Modern Namer number 9. Modern Namer number 8. Vintage Namer number 24 versus Wolverine. I hate that Wolverine face. It's got resting Wolverine face right there. Ravage 2099 number 27. Ravage 2099 number 10. Punisher 2099 number 19. Punisher 2099 number 8. Infinity War number 3 out of nowhere. We've got the sarcastic and witty What the book number 22. Hard to believe it went that many issues, but it did. Team America number 5. Secret Defenders 24. Secret Defenders 3. Secret Defenders 2. West Coast Avengers 66. Here's a minor key. Scarlet Witch. West Coast number 56. West Coast 55. West Coast 53. 48. 47. All right. Mark Spector Moon Knight number 54. Mark Spector Moon Knight 44. Mark Spector Moon Knight 43. Mark Spector Moon Knight 42. Mark Spector Moon Knight 35. Mark Spector Moon Knight 28. Mark Spector Moon Knight 17. Mark Spector Moon Knight number 10. Mark Spector Moon Knight number 8. The official Marvel Index to the X-Men number 1. I see a trend. Official Marvel Index to the X-Men number 2. Uncanny X-Men 220. Let's see, is there a card in here? There is. Sega Genesis and Exodus. X-Men number 23. X-Men versus the Avengers number 4. Marvel Tales, Spider-Man and Power Man number 207. Marvel Tales 205, Spider-Man and Havoc. Marvel Tales 203, Spider-Man and Tigra. Fear Itself, Hulk vs. Dracula, don't ask me why, issue 2 of 3. Avengers Academy, Fear Itself 16. Fear Itself, book 2, that's number 2 of 7. Fear Itself, The Deep, 4 of 4. Yeah, a lot of those team-ups. Fear Itself, book 3. Avengers Academy, Fear Itself. Journey into Mystery, Fear Itself. Herc, number 9. Infamous Iron Man, number 11. Iron Man, Doctor Doom cover. A Doomy Iron Man cover. Doctor Strange, number 23. All right, here we go. Dark Hawk, number 18. Dark Hawk, number 17. Punisher Warzone 31. Punisher Warzone 8. Punisher War Journal 58. Great cover. Punisher War Journal 48. War Journal 47. War Journal 39. Punisher 71. Punisher number 7. Nothing yet, huh? All right. All right. I still got a couple handfuls left here. Then I'm going to call it a night. All right. These are a cool one. A cool set. The Punisher Holiday Special. That's issue 3. The Punisher Summer Special number 2. I'm missing the Spring and the Fall Special. But that's a pretty fun little set. There was a 4-issue West Coast Avengers limited series before the full series came out. That's issue number 2 of that. West Coast Avengers Annual number 2. West Coast 98. There's a card in there. Sega Genesis card. And Xavier card in there. West Coast 80. Captain America 377. Cap 368. Cap 367. Cap 365. Cap 356. Cap 337. Cap 328. Cap 325. Marvel Comics presents 132. MCP 132. Flipbook. You got all the MCP. MCP 129. Flipbook. MCP 114. Flipbook. MCP 106. Flipbook. Really missing the Sam Keith. Digging the Sam Keith covers. Rest in peace. Marvel Comics presents 96. Keith covers. MCP 68. Oh, not a flip cover. MCP 67. 66. 65. Great Ghost Rider cover. MCP 64. MCP 26. Marvel Comics presents number 5. Got the Thing number 34. I know, I don't know if you, I don't think you popped in last week, but I was talking about this earlier. Paul Penciler, inker, letterer, colorist, Jim Shooter. So speaking of the Thing, see if I have it here. Actually, I think it's upstairs. At the Allentown Comic Con, the guy who drew the Thing series was there, so that was kind of fun. Getting to talk to him and everything, very cool. X Force 23, X Force 7, X Factor 4, X Factor 2, New Universe, Night Mask number 9, Alpha Flight 4, Alpha Flight Special 1992, Fantastic Four versus the X-Men number 4. These covers are going to be great. With Doom with the kid, come on. Fantastic Four versus X-Men number 3. A still sealed Rise of the Midnight Suns Darkhold number 1. It's got the poster in there. It's got the cards in there. And last but not least, Morbius number 13. Night Stalkers number 9. Spirits of Vengeance 10. Spirits of Vengeance 3. Spider-Man 29. Web of Spider-Man 116. Super Soldier 3 of 4. Marvel Team Up Spider-Man and Nomad, that's number 156. Black Suit Spidey. Marvel Tales featuring Spider-Man number 276. Sam Wilson, Captain America. Here's another public service announcement. Captain America, The Return of the Asthma Monster. Captain America 418, 417, 404, 398. And then we got a couple of trades. Punisher and Cap, Blood and Glory, book 1 of 3. Marvel Comics Shadow Masters number 4 in the 4-issue series. Wolverine Saga Book 4. Wolverine Saga Book 3. Nothing, huh? All right. All right. Well, hey, thanks for hanging with me. I appreciate that. Glad we got to look at some cool books together. But yeah, this is pretty much what I do on the Friday night show. As I've been getting more organized, I'm kind of getting ready to do some more theme shows. Like it kind of turned into that today, right? Like I might just do a Star Wars show for 2 hours, or a Star Trek show for 2 hours, or who do I have a lot of? Defenders or Wolverine. I got like 2 long boxes full of Wolverine. I could just do a Wolverine show all day if I wanted. So we'll see. No bronze, yeah. We'll bring some. We'll try to dig out some proper bronze for you. We'll keep it going. We'll keep it going. All right. Well, there you go, everybody. Hey, thanks so much for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Teach Bug, good seeing you. Thanks to Sir Dabs a bit for popping on in. I got to let my friend Z Slicer know I got his complete set of All-Star Superman ready to go for him. Eric, I'll get those books ready for you Saturday, so keep your eyes and ears open. As always, thank you so much, and until next time, my friends, have a great night, have a great weekend. Hey, tomorrow's my birthday, and Sunday is Father's Day, so I'm going to make it a great weekend. Hope you do too. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Until next time, my friends, keep it cool, keep it common. Thank you for the birthday wishes, and